Like, you know what's funny? It
7
always
months.
gets me too. When it's like, how long have you been sharing the thing? Well, he just reached out to me and I sent him one of your papers.
Over
He's
half
still
a year
lying.
ago.
Also,
Yeah.
here's the thing. If he's sending Leslie's stuff, Leslie's research, what the hell does Durant need Daniel for? I mean,
That's
obviously
true.
Leslie's the brain, right?
Yeah.
Well, they
Daniel's
have different
useless.
fields. One's a neurobiologist, one's a neuro something else. I can't remember what.
Oh, you're right. A neurologist and a neurophysicist, something like that.
Yeah, a neurophysiologist and a neurobiologist.
Yeah.
So they have different,
All right.
similar fields. Neither of which I know what they are.
That whole scene, though, he's like, babe, look at me. Look at me, babe. And you're like, oh!
The babe is like fingernails on a chalkboard to me. That's something. That's a pet peeve. Is people calling each other babe. I know many people do it. Listeners, I'm sure some of you do it. Fine, whatever. But I can't stand it.
Well, I'll stop, Jay. My bad. I've been doing that. You're right. The thing I hated the most. So he could have told her on the boat. He could have told her whenever they were
6 months
getting there.
ago, 6.5 months ago,
7 months ago.
And then
8
he
months ago,
waits.
before.
Man.
He could have been
The
like,
only reason-
babe, I just got a call from this Durant guy who's
Our
interested
prayers have been
in some
answered.
of your research.
This could fund our research for years.
5 years.
That's it. That's it. But-
Oh my.
It's just such a like, and then she's like, "Well, I guess we're here." And he's like, "Yeah, we're all good now."
Yes,
Like,
her
you just
response
lied for
is,
7
well,
months.
we're already here. Well, Leslie, that's fine, Leslie. I was on your side. Now I'm not.
Not a good couple.
No, not a good thing.
The worst.
But yeah, that scene, there's no need for it. It's just, okay. I like this movie. I have fun with this movie. I really do. I messaged Jay earlier. I have just had a blast talking about this film, watching it, and not ironically. We're talking unironically. I just enjoy it.
Love it.
I just don't know what this scene does.
It adds a modicum of character to these two. Otherwise, they're just the newlyweds, and
right.
it just gives them something else to do, but not enough. Really,
and it's what is it? Honey Crunch Gummy Shark product placement as well. So
that's true. That failed, unfortunately. That never took off.
He gave me a great nickname, so that's good.
Yeah. It's character development, because you got to know in these movies when you have, okay, here's our dozen characters that we're going to pick off one at a time, you got to have some connection to each of them. Although Josh appears out of nowhere. So,
well, that's it.
Connected to Josh.
Looking up Josh, he's played by a guy called Cameron Robertson, and this is one of only 2 credits. He's in this, and then 8 years prior, he's in a short film called Promise, in which he played Mr. Coward.
Wow.
And since then, he has done no other acting according to IMDb. He's also listed as a talent agent. I can't really find much on him. So I've got nothing on this guy.
Wild card.
Yeah. I mean, saying that, I found he's got a little profile page. He's got a BA in theatre and performance from the University of Cape Town.
Sure. Oh, so he is legitimately South African.
Yeah. I mean, quite a few of the cast are.
All right.
But he's not done anything. He's just appeared. He's just here. I felt they just kind of needed. Maybe he was busy the previous day's shooting, perhaps, or
eating gummy sharks in the canteen.
Yeah, he cleaned out that canteen. Maybe he's like the cook as well. We find out later that Aaron kind of got him the job here, and he feels like kind of an odd job guy. He's like the lackey of Achilles.
And it does a little bit of everything.
He's the guy who has to get the throat swab from the shark because no one else wants to do it.
Right.
Which I understand.
There's no food in this place.
Do we get the reveal of Bella's pregnancy in this chapter, or is that next week?
That is next week, unfortunately.
All right.
That is when we find out why Dr. Misty Calhoun is there. For that one bit of observation that I feel like somebody at Achilles should have been able to tell, oh, your shark's pregnant.
Right. Listen, I watch enough Shark Week programming that you can tell by looking at sharks. Because they're real round when they're pregnant. Especially bull sharks, which tend to... bull sharks... You know the thing about sharks, like some lay eggs and some have live babies. And the bigger and more predatory they are, they tend to have the live babies. And the babies, when they pop out, boom, just smaller version of adults. And, deadly, even small. So that part of this we can let them have. Bull sharks in general tend to have 1 to 13 live babies. Depends on how many cannibalize each other in the womb. Great fact. You probably have already covered that.
We haven't, but I found that out. Yeah, and it would have come up soon.
But the idea in this one and again, I'm getting outside my chapter.
It's fine.
The fact that swarms of small things are often more terrifying than one giant thing. I do like that aspect to this movie.
Yeah, it makes it different. It's the USP for this one. Yeah.
Exactly. I do have a problem with this swarm of baby bull sharks making noise because, as you know, things underwater don't make noise.
Well, I mean, some people do. At the end of the film, Calderon is able to yell underwater.
Sure, but swarms of baby bull sharks don't.
They make a lot of bubbles. A lot of bubbles.
They do.
Well, they've been modified, right?
Yeah.
Bella has modified them.
They're super sharks.
That's true.
They've learned to speak underwater.
Squealing is part of that modification. My mistake.
Well, we find out from Josh into this chapter that Bella has learned to communicate with the other bull sharks. He doesn't say that's not by talking.
Listen, if she can eavesdrop to the very high level that she eavesdrops, listen, pulling up to that window, looking in, carefully observing what is happening, making note of both the key and Durant swallowing whatever the hell he swallows in the biggest, loudest way, on the equivalent of John David Washington angrily eating macaroni and cheese. It's kind of that level of swallowing vile of whatever it is that he's swallowing.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Go for it.
I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
All right, so you're the FBI, someone in it, high ranking, and someone comes to you and you're like, hey, we need you to get a surveillance expert. We need you to hire somebody, but you have two choices. You can either get Harry Call, played by Gene Hackman, in The Conversation. Wonderful. He listens a lot. He's great. Or Bella from Deep Blue Sea 2. They're both available. Which one you getting?
I'm going to have
questions.
questions.
Going with Bella. I'm obviously, no questions. Going with Bella. No one will expect it. No one will expect it.
But I feel like I need to know who and whether they are on land or in the water. Or near the water. If you're like trying to listen to somebody in Nebraska, I'm going to ask bloody Harry.
Obviously, Bella wouldn't be available for land jobs. She's only available for water jobs.
Yeah, it's a dock.
Okay.
It's a dock
Fine.
in Louisiana. And
Then
there are
Bella-
bull sharks there because they can travel.
100% Bella all the way.
Because you wouldn't see it coming. You're a high-level criminal lord somewhere. I don't know, drug dealer. And you see a shark floating by. Oh, man, there's a shark. Like, you're not going to not drop your dastardly plan.
Wait,
No,
that shark's looking at me.
All of it. Yeah. Wait, is that shark cautiously peering through the window? Is that shark taking notes?
Does that shark have headphones?
It seems to be holding a grudge.
100%.
The shark has a little hat. Trying to be. Oh, man.
It's
The
whistling.
little thing in the front that says press.
Yep.
Little 1940s reporter hat.
It's whistling nonchalantly as it goes past.
Absolutely.
Looking like Gene Hackman, has glasses on, watch.
It has glasses on so that it's in disguise and you don't recognize it as the shark you saw earlier.
Playing the saxophone.
It's got a fake moustache with those fake glasses.
Yes.
Yeah. Groucho glasses. There we go. It was in my head.
If that was a shark there, I would have been weirded out. But that shark's wearing glasses and a fake mustache. So I
That's
think it's
fine.
It's fine. Obviously fine. Totally not the shark I saw earlier.
And that would rule it out from it being Bella because her eyesight is improved. She wouldn't need glasses.
Right?
Whoa.
Can't be Bella.
This is a Mission Impossible stuff right here. Is it John Voight in a mask?
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's not because it's not wearing a scarf.
Imagine losing out on a surveillance job to a very intelligent bull shark.
I mean, I'd respect that.
It's flattering.
Yeah. So who'd the gig go to? Who'd the contract get? Bella the bull shark?
Again?
Yes.
Oh, it's the third time this month.
Yeah.
Oh, that huge aquarium sting the other day at Georgia. They dumped her in a tank and caught the bad guys.
Why do they keep meeting in the aquarium? Every time they meet, they get caught. Every time.
Every single time.
I don't know what it is. I think it's the seahorses.
one of those penguins keeps looking at me funny.
Those beluga whales.
It's
Just Bella,
aquarium.
just Bella with her hat.
Bella with her hat, yeah.
Oh my god! Now I need to see some photoshopped pictures of Bella wearing a hat.
Yeah. Be the change you want to make, Jeanette.
I want to see this drug dealer in prison too later on. Just like how'd they get you? You were so careful. I mean, you killed everybody. You never used phones. You took yourself off the grid for years. There was international manhunts. A bull shark got me.
No, he would be like, I didn't count on the sharks.
Wait, was it the shark with the hat and the fake mustache? Got me too.
It slipped by me. I wasn't paying attention.
Everyone in there got caught by a goddamn shark.
He wipes out 3 of his assistants. Someone in here is narking on me. Now let's just watch.
Are they narking or are they sharking? I'm sorry.
Oh.
I immediate regret.
Oh.
I was checking my notes. Is there anything that I missed? Because the part that Bella hears him saying is telling Craig,
Mr. Burns.
yeah, I can do away with them immediately. I'm going to kill them all once
Kill
I'm
them
done.
all.
And the camera then flips to Bella as she hears this, and what's missing is the reaction shot of Bella, because she's a shark, so there's not a huge reaction. But I imagine Bella going,
What?
how dare he? I thought we were friends.
I bought him that cardigan.
No, she did.
That's what I get. That's Eddie Bauer.
Yeah, because there'll be no evidence. I'm going to kill them all when we're done.
Wait, it could have been Greg Norman, because doesn't Greg Norman have a shark on a lot of his golf gear?
Isn't that his deal? Isn't his nickname The Shark? I don't know golf.
I mean, I had a Greg Norman golf polo that I wore on film sets because they kept me nice and cool that I bought from Costco, and there was a shark on it. You know, there's not many golf polo Henleys out there that are long sleeved. It's disappointing. I almost became a professional golfer so Nike could make one for me.
It's this close.
Okay, real quick. There's a winch that works in this scene.
Yeah.
Did that surprise you?
No, because usually you have to show that everything works early on so that when it starts falling apart later, you can be like, here's this thing that worked earlier that's now no longer working. Yeah.
I guess I'm just so jaded by broken winches in movies. I'm surprised when they even work.
Well, it does that same thing, and I should have watched the first one smack up against this one. But isn't that the exact same process? Like, we reel her up real slow. Goes wrong, she wakes up and falls through, and then something snaps and she falls instead of being slowly wheeled back down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same sequence.
Oh, we've never talked about this yet. Hey, prepare Bella. Okay. Bloop with the shot. And then they bring Bella up.
She seemed to
Done.
swim right up to him as if he had been like, Bella, it's time for you to go in. And she swam right up to him and he was like, boop, she's ready.
Well,
Yeah.
this is the start of the Shark's plan. This is, again, in First Deep Blue Sea, we have no idea how they got those sharks on the platform because the sharks wanted to be caught. Bella wanted to be caught. She's not asleep in the next scene. They need to be asleep. They wanted, she wanted her pregnancy to be, the shark's birth to be initiated. So they could do this plan. It's the plan! The sharks have a plan again!
She wanted to get in there while she was faking being asleep. She needed to eavesdrop on the entire plan because that's her deal. She's got to eavesdrop on it.
Yeah.
You know how still Bella stays?
It's almost as if it's a fake shark. It's almost as if it's an animatronic shark without the tronics.
Bella isn't breathing.
I mean, just a big stuffed animal.
Yeah. Almost. I'm not saying that is the case, but it's almost that.
That's how Bella brought down those Colombian drug lords.
She played dead.
Being able to be very, very still.
Yeah, and they thought it was a puppet. But Bella actually recorded all their conversations.
That's why you
what
hire her.
happened.
She's the best.
Yeah, she's the
You
best.
haven't seen American Made with Tom Cruise? That's the whole plot of it.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen American Made with Tom Cruise.
Donald
it's
Gleason
okay.
hires the shark. That's the plot.
I don't doubt it. That's why I didn't see it.